Welcome, yogis, to your forward folds and back bends intermediate practice. We're going to start off today in a child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. Reach your hands forward. And we'll just start with a few deep breaths. Go ahead and exhale your air. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach your hands a little bit further forward, and then bend your elbows until your thumbs come to the back of your neck. If you can walk your elbows another inch further forward, go for that. And then press your chest down towards the earth. You should feel a gentle stretch in your triceps, sometimes in the armpit region. We'll go ahead and make our way to a tabletop position. Move to all fours. Bring your wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale for cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your chin. And exhale for cat. Arch your back. Round your chin into your chest. Perfect. Inhale, drop your belly. Lift your chin. Rotate your tailbone up. And then exhale, arch your back. Round your chin into your chest. Good. Let's go one more time. Inhale, belly down, shoulder blades back, gaze to the sky, and then exhale, arch your back, draw your chin in as tight as you can. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Just here for a breath or two. Inhale, look between your hands, and exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Fold and draw your nose towards your knees. Inhale for a halfway lift, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold, draw your nose to knees. Good. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold and draw nose to knees. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe here. And see if you can just be present with your breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Grab your left wrist and pull to the right for a side bend. Inhale, back to center. Switch hands and pull up and to the left. Inhale, center. Switch and again pull to the right. Inhale, center. Switch and pull to the left. One more time, each side. Inhale, center. Pull to the right. Inhale, center. Switch and pull to the left. Inhale, mountain. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Cactus your arms. Lift the back of your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale again, cactus, back bend. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose towards your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold and draw your nose to knees. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little bit tighter, draw nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands and step back to high plank. We'll lower all of the way to the earth, option to drop your knees. We've got rolling cobras next. Inhale, lift and extend through your arms, shoulder blades back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, lower down. One more time, full extension, arms all the way extended, heart forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press to high plank or tabletop. Then exhale back to downward dog. Good. Full breath here. Gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat and fold with your exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms overhead. And this time, bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Squeeze your wrists, forearms, and shoulders together. Bring your feet mats width distance. This part's important, so make sure your feet are mats width distance. Inhale, squeeze your monofist towards the earth, gaze to the ceiling, and breathe. And then dive down between your legs. So you'll reach now your monofist up and over towards the opposite side of the room. Draw your nose towards your knees, even through your legs if you can. Each exhale, try to draw yourself a little bit closer down towards your knees. Deepen your breath. Slowly, by way of your lower back, release your hands down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your feet together. Exhale, forward fold. Draw nose to knees. This time, inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back for pyramid pose. We want our right toes facing about 45 degrees, so 2 o'clock if there was a clock on your mat. And then rotate your left hip back, right hip forward. Draw your nose to knee. Press down equally into both feet. And each exhale, try to draw your nose closer to your knee. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the top. Standing splits this time. So lift your right leg as high as you can and draw your nose towards your knee. You can use your hands for a little extra balance. If you want to test your balance, try it floating your hands off of the earth, but be careful. Deepen your breath and fold a little bit deeper with your exhale. Slowly return your right foot next to your left. Fold and draw your nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift your torso. Exhale, step your left foot back for pyramid pose. Again, rotate right hip back, left hip forward, and with your exhale, draw your nose to your knee. Each inhale, find length in your spine. And each exhale, fold and draw nose to knee. Again, inhale for length. And exhale to fold. This time, inhale, find length. Then lift your left leg as high as you can. Now exhale, draw nose to knee. Standing splits. Lift your left heel as high as you can. And again, each exhale, draw your nose a little bit closer to your knee. Deepen your breath. Slowly return your left foot next to your right and draw nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe. Inhale. Release your hands down to the earth. Come into a kneeling position. Set up for camel pose. Bring your knees and feet hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips. We've got 3 key actions here in camel. Press your knees down into the floor, then press your hips forward, and then lift your belly and your heart. So bring your hands to your hips. Start by pressing your knees down, press your hips forward, then lift your belly and your heart. and then begin dropping into your back bend. So your head can start to drop back. And we always want to keep knees down, hips forward, heart up. Deepen your breath. Option for lion's breath. If you're feeling the fire and you want to stick your tongue out, breathe. Inhale, slowly lift yourself up, and then sit your hips to your heels. Keep your eyes closed and just give yourself a moment to feel the effects of camel. Deepen your breath. All right, set up for embryo pose. We want our knees and feet together, forehead to the earth, hands resting by your hips, palms face up. This is just a gentle counter stretch for the space between your shoulders. And you're welcome to stay here for as long as feels good. If you are ready to spice some things up for the back body, we're setting up for rabbit pose. So you'll grab your heels, lift your hips as high as you can, and then slightly tuck your chin towards your chest. And then we want the top of the head on the earth. Now you'll notice that I'm floating my head about an inch off of the earth because we don't actually want the top of the head pressing down. Really just focus on pulling your hands forward into your heels and lifting your hips and arching your back forward. You should feel a stretch between your shoulder blades here. Also make sure that you're breathing. Lift your torso. Give yourself a moment to recalibrate. Whew, that one's a doozy. And then as you are ready, let's set up for our forward fold. So spin your legs around to the front of the room. Pull your booty back so that your sit bones can make connection to the earth. With your inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And with your exhale, reach your hands as far forward as you can. Hands to your feet or hands under your calves works great too. With your exhale, fold and draw your nose to knees. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, fold, nose to knees. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Lengthen. And fold. Lengthen. And fold. Keep it going. And then when you feel ready, we'll start to release. Slowly make your way down to your back. We're setting up for a few rounds of back bends. Now, generally speaking, we want a gentle recovery posture. So if you do a deep forward fold, we do not want to go straight into a deep back bend. So this first bridge that we take is going to be fairly gentle, only 50% effort or so. As you are ready, bring a bend into your knees. Inhale, lift your hips. And you have the option to stay here, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can lift your hips higher, as long as your back feels okay with that. Stay here and breathe, and just notice the effects that you're getting from this back bend. Now, if you'd like to lift higher into your back bend, or if full wheel is in your practice, bring your hands under your shoulders and lift yourself up for full wheel. Now, if this is your first time doing full wheel, give yourself plenty of time and don't necessarily go as far as you can. This is an exploratory back bend. We want to make sure we're giving ourselves plenty of time to feel into it. And when you feel ready, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra to the base of your spine. Hands to your belly or to your ribs, and just give yourself a few breaths to feel it out. Okay. For this next posture, shoulder stand, we want to make sure that our gaze stays straight up at the ceiling. So fix your gaze at a place above you and then raise your legs. This is the first layer. Maybe you stay here with your legs raised. If you want to go a little bit deeper, we're setting up for a shoulder stand. So you'll walk your hands up your back higher and higher. And the higher that you walk your hands up your back, the easier-ish this posture gets. Now again, make sure that your gaze stays straight up at the ceiling. Please do not turn your head side to side while you're in a shoulder stand. It can lead to injury. As long as you keep your gaze upwards, everything is fine. Deepen your breath. And you have the option to stay here or drop back into plow pose, where we bring our legs behind our head. Now again, we do not want to turn our gaze side to side here. Keep your gaze straight up at the ceiling and just begin dropping your legs behind your head. Your legs might not touch the floor, and that is okay. That's not necessarily the goal. Focus on your breath. And then when you feel ready, slowly and mindfully roll down to your back. All right, yogis. If there are any final postures that you'd like to move through before we finish the practice together, go ahead and find those poses. And if you are ready to find your final resting position, we are setting up for Shavasana. Now, the idea of Shavasana is to allow all of these back bends and forward folds, all of this spine work that we have done. The more that we can relax and let go of conscious activity, the more our bodies and the muscles surrounding the spine can absorb the information that we have just put into it. So the information of the deep forward folds and the deep back bends, all of this can sink into our habitual self so that our spines are naturally more flexible. And it's best done if we give ourselves a few minutes to rest. So just be here. Yogis, you have the option to stay here longer if you are riding a good wave. And if you are ready to begin moving again, just bring gentle movement into your body. Take a stretch for the front and back of the room. And eventually make your way into a seated position. There's no rush to get there. So if you're still enjoying your time resting, then please continue resting. In yoga, it is viewed that the spine is essentially the energetic highway of the body. So when we are feeling energetically blocked, for example, if you feel like you have some stuck energy, or if you just are feeling stuck, then back bends, forward folds, and twists can be great for that. You can think of it similar to traffic being stuck on a highway. And these forward folds, back bends, and twists are essentially loosening the highway or conducting traffic so that the traffic can then move freely, so that the energy in our spine can then move freely. So just give yourself a moment to notice any effects energetically that you might have right now from this practice. With your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Draw hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Draw hands to center. One more time, inhale, sweep up. And draw hands to center. I appreciate you making time for your practice. I know it's not always a comfortable practice, but remember that it is leaning into discomfort that oftentimes allows us to polish and be the best version of ourselves that we want to be. So thank you for putting in the work. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through practice. And thank you for taking time to fill up your own cup so that you can be of best service to the rest of the world. Thanks, yogis. We'll see you soon. Namaste.